Do you find yourself in a battle between really wanting change in your life, but at the same time watching yourself hold you back, revert to old patterns, get sucked back in by old habits, so that you feel like you actually aren't making any progress and you might feel very stuck? If this is you with regards to any area of your life, this video, I have created it for you and I hope you find it incredibly helpful. Hello my darlings, welcome back to another video. My name's Lucie and on this channel I share all kinds of things about personal development, spirituality and how to become the best version of you. So let's get straight into it. Some of you who've watched some of my previous videos may have heard me coin the term bubble of belief. I'm pretty sure that I made it up. Thank you. Basically, what do I mean by bubble of belief? Every person on this planet has a bubble of belief, which means that they believe that they could achieve this, they could do that, something like that could happen for them, they deserve something like this. But then there's always a point, and that point will be different for each person, but there'll be a point where you start going, actually, no, I don't believe that I could make that much money, or I believe I could get that job, but not that job. Or I believe I could lose that much weight, but not that much weight. Or I believe I could have a nice relationship, but not like, I couldn't get that guy. Or you see what I mean, right? So everyone has like that point where you go from things that you believe are possible for you and things that you don't believe are possible for you. Do you get what I'm saying? Do you understand now what I mean by a bubble of belief? Comment below if you understand what a bubble of belief is. I just want to say it's absolutely okay that there are some things that maybe you want, but they are not currently within your bubble of belief. And if those things that you want are not currently within your bubble of belief, then you will not take the action, you will not do the things, you will not change the things that need to change in order to achieve or manifest them. Because predominantly, your mind does not believe that you could do it. This is why procrastination on things that you want to achieve happens. Do you ever find like, why am I procrastinating doing the thing that I know, if I were to follow the steps, could lead me to having this result? It's because there's a predominant part of you, a dominant part of you that actually doesn't believe that it's possible for you or doesn't believe that you deserve it yet. Don't worry, it can be changed, okay? It's all good, it's all good. Everything's fine, it's all beautiful, but at least we're getting some clarity here if that's ever confused and frustrated you as to like, why am I stopping myself? Now you know why. Where you are right now is exactly where you're meant to be. The life you're living right now, the things that you're doing, the things that you're not doing is all perfect. Don't beat yourself up about stopping yourself from doing stuff that you're not currently in the place where you believe that you can have them. On the flip side, even though you are exactly where you need to be right now, what you can still do is take some steps each day to work on your belief about these things that you want. So let's take money as a great example, because I have personal experience with this one. When I didn't believe that it was possible for me to make £3,000 in a month, I never did. And however much I wanted to earn £3,000 in a month, and however many times I scripted about earning £3,000 per month, it just never came, because I did not believe that I could do it, or that I deserved it, or that I don't even know what right now, but some part of me didn't believe that that could happen for me. Doesn't really make any logical sense now that I think about it, but that's where a lot of our limiting beliefs don't make sense. So what did I change to then have the breakthrough when I did start to earn £3,000 or sometimes even more per month. I had to prove to myself that I would be able to handle it. I think there was a lot of fear of the unknown, fear of success. Sometimes we can have a fear of failure, sometimes we can have a fear of success. And the reason why we often have a lot of these irrational fears is sometimes triggered from a childhood experience. There's validity in that, or growing up hearing that things are too expensive, or that we can't afford it, or that money doesn't grow on trees, or that money's the root of all evil. We pick these things up if we grew up in those kind of environments. So when something is unfamiliar to you, when you haven't had experience with something, the fear of the unknown, our brains protect us from unknown things to avoid risk. And that was very useful when we were cave people, and the fear of the unknown would prevent us from going into that dark cave or that savannah that we'd never been to before, so that we didn't get eaten by a wild boar or something, right? But in this modern day, it's not too helpful when maybe your unknown is money and you want more of it, but you're scared of it because you've never known having more money. So that kind of fear of the unknown, as you can hopefully see, is completely irrational. So how do you become familiar with the unfamiliar? Well, study it, read about it, read books about money and how to make money and money management, how to look after the money that you have. I realized, and we're still just talking about money here, you could expand it into other categories, of course. I realized when I had this fear of money and I was scared of having more money, it's because I wasn't even looking at or tracking or having any kind of idea about what to do with the money that I did have coming in. People often say that a great way to attract more money is to be grateful for the money that you've got. And I think that's true. And I think actually we could expand on it more. Don't just be grateful for the £1 that you have, for the £100 that you have, for the £500 that you have, but learn how best to invest that money, save that money, spend that money, so that it doesn't just waste away, or so that you don't end up spending beyond your means. Or, some people, including myself, I didn't even know how much money I was earning when I was at my brokest, because I was so upset by the whole topic that I didn't even want to look there. But I want to tell you something, it's not actually as painful as you think to just look at your money. If anything, I felt so much relief. I could actually see the situation rather than be up in my head freaking out about unknowns. So first of all, I became familiar with money, the money that I did have. I started to read books like The Secrets of the Millionaire Mind, which is one of my favorites, which really taught me some skills that millionaires teach to their children about how to save your money, how to split it up, how to put different bits of your money into different places so that you are never fully without money, and so that you always know actually how much money you can spend and what things you might need to say no to at the moment. Yeah. So it's not that you have to pretend to be a millionaire and spend money frivolously, not at all. It's about developing the skill set that is required to be able to handle more money. And when the container is ready, the container is ready because you have the skills, then there is the fear of what you would do if more money came in. The fear will melt away, the fear will disappear. Can you see how that makes sense? So see how you can apply that same concept that I've given through this example of money into whatever area of your life you're feeling stuck. See if you could ask yourself the question, okay, what could I study? What could I learn? What could I practice? What could I get more organized about so that I feel ready to manifest my next level? If you want to manifest a better car, are you treating your current car like crap? Is it dirty? Is it messy? When you step into your car, do you identify yourself as the kind of person who drives a luxury vehicle? Or do you identify yourself with someone who drives a rust bucket that you treat like crap? If you identify yourself with someone who drives a rust bucket that you treat like crap, then how could you possibly believe truly that someone like you could be transported into a luxury vehicle? So treat the car that you have right now phenomenally, and then it's a lot easier to picture yourself in the next beautiful car. Same with your house. Treat the house that you currently have with respect. Make it look as good as you can. Treat it, you know, even if it's just a room in a house that you stay in, make your room amazing, because then when you picture your dream home, your dream apartment, the mansion you're going to live in one day, you're not unaccustomed to living in a clean, well-organized environment. If you found this video useful, give it a big thumbs up. Make sure before you go to hit the subscribe button and ring my bell so that you never miss another video. Check out the links below for ways to connect with me, for ways to join my team, for the upcoming retreat that I have coming up in the next few months. And also feel free to head over to my Instagram where you can download your free step-by-step scripting guide. Thank you so much for watching. Love you guys. Until next time, bye.